Hey mom, today was a normal school day with the same structure and pace that has become familiar. But going to the Loy Krathong parade afterward made clear how the festival is integrated into the flow of life rather than treated as a rare or extraordinary event. Loy Krathong began during the Sukhothai period as an organized way to acknowledge the role of rivers in sustaining communities. Water was central to agriculture, transportation, food supply, and settlement patterns. The festival developed as a structured moment each year for people to show gratitude to the water they relied on and to recognize that human use of natural resources always comes with impact. It's an annual reminder to remain aware of dependence and responsibility. In Chiang Mai, that origin is still relevant. The Mei River remains a defining feature of the city. It shapes neighborhoods, supports local industry, and acts as a shared point of reference in daily life. Loy Krathong functions as a regular point in the year that draws attention back to this relationship. It maintains cultural memory, not through formal lessons, but through consistent practice. The significance of the festival is retained because people continue to participate in it as a part of the rhythm of life, not as an occasional reenactment of history. As a teacher, seeing my students and their families involved in Loy Krathong made it clear how cultural understanding forms here. Students learn part of their identity through these shared moments. They don't need to be taught the meaning in a formal or verbal way. They absorb it through action, repetition, and the presence of their community. This emphasizes that teaching in this context is not only about academic curriculum. It requires awareness of how students understand themselves through the practices they inherit and participate in. It reminded me that teaching in this context means paying attention to how identity, values, and understanding are transmitted outside of the classroom as much as inside of it. It also clarified that to participate meaningfully in this community, I need to understand traditions not just as information, but as practices that carry shared meaning over time. The crowd tonight included both locals and visitors, many of whom had clearly traveled specifically to experience the festival. This showed how Loy Krathong has become widely recognized beyond Thailand. Yet even with this increased visibility, the festival did not shift toward entertainment or spectacle. The structure and tone remained focused on reflection and acknowledgement. The presence of tourists did not define the event. The local community and its ongoing relationship to the river did. The openness of the festival to visitors demonstrated that cultural practices can be shared publicly without losing clarity or purpose, as long as the community maintains the underlying meaning. The act of releasing a krathong functions as an annual moment of assessment. It provides a quiet opportunity to consider what has accumulated over time, ongoing concerns, unproductive habits, or patterns that no longer need to continue. The timing of the festival within the year offers a built-in structure for this reflection. Moving straight from an ordinary school day into this moment showed how reflection is embedded directly into the flow of life. There's no need to create a special setting or step outside of daily responsibilities. The culture has already built a reflective pause into its annual cycle. Experiencing Loy Krathong today reinforced how tradition is something sustained through repetition and shared participation. I released my krathong and that was it for my night. Okay, love you. Bye.